Hey Polish fans, welcome to another video here at Wild Moon Lacquer, and today I'm excited to bring you my first swatch style video, and this time around I am swatching some of my newer fancy gloss polishes. So these will include the newest releases that she had, which were these iridescent pastel flakies. These two are Shimmering Skies and Mermaid Tears. I got 4 of these, so that would be these 4. This one is one of her iridescent toppers in shimmer form. This is one of her iridescent flaky toppers. And then this is one of her other polishes that was recently released called Kraken. And it is in a tinted jelly base, but it is also one that I wanted to see over other colors as well. So what I've done is prepared swatch sticks for each color, and you're going to see it on a clear swatch stick as well as over one that is painted half black and half white. Alright, so let's get started. The first one that we're going to look at is this one called Magic Rainbow, and it is this gorgeous rainbow in a bottle, very fitting for the name. And just look at all of those colors. You've got that pink and blue. You've got bright green popping up in there as well. A little bit of purple. Just when you think you've seen every color, another one pops out. It's just beautiful. So we're going to see that over the clear swatch stick. Might not be focusing. But look at that. That is beautiful. Now we're going to take a look at it over the black and white swatch stick. Maybe I can get this one to focus a little bit more. Nope, not really. Look at that. So over the black, you definitely see more of the darker colors, the bright green and the dark blue over there on the edge. And over the white, you're going to see that pink popping up, little flashes of blue. And just to compare that to the one coat on the clear swatch, just don't want them to get stuck together since they're still wet. There we go. Absolutely love this one. I think the swatches that I saw of this one were painted over white, probably in a couple of coats, and they just looked so gorgeous. So that is one coat of Magic Rainbow, and we're just going to let those dry for the time being. And let's go on to the second one. The second one is this pastel yellow. This one was in the iridescent flaky collection that she recently released called Crystal Star. This is this light pastel yellow jelly base loaded with these iridescent flakies. Another rainbow in a bottle. I'm probably going to be repeating myself quite frequently in this video, but just look at all of those beautiful colors. And as I mentioned before, yellow isn't necessarily a favorite color of mine. I think this is maybe the third yellow nail polish that I have, but I thought this one would make a beautiful topper, and I'm excited to see how it looks over the swatches that I made. So first up, we are going to see this over the clear swatch. I might have to hold my hands behind this. Just you'll have to bear with me. This is my first time doing swatches on camera, and it definitely seems to be a little finicky. So here's that first coat over the clear swatch. So that is a beautiful sheer little bath of color. Definitely don't see too much of that yellow, which is what I was expecting when you put it on in just one thin coat. But look at that flash of all of that color. Beautiful. So I'm excited to see how that's going to build up and how it's going to look over the black and white swatch. Oh, got a little too much on this one, but just look at that over the black swatch. Wow, that's amazing. And I love it over the white. That's beautiful. Look at all of that green and blue flashing up in those flakies. And then it's totally different over the black. You've got all of that warm fall colors. So as I was expecting with this one, what I want to use this as is a topper over some of the fall colors, and I think this one will fit the bill perfectly. Just look at that. So here's a little side-by-side comparison of just the first coat of Crystal Star. And it looks like I gouged it. Oh no! Alright, hang on, let me fix that really fast. Here we go. Okay, so there's that first coat over the black and white swatch and over a clear swatch. Love those flakies, those are just gorgeous. And the next one that we're going to look at is this white. This one is called Fairy Wings. Beautiful white milky jelly base, loaded with those iridescent flakies. You've got probably the same flakies. I think she used the same flakies in all of them. I could be mistaken. But this one has all of those pinks and greens and blues and purples just flashing against that base. So let's take a look and see how this looks on our swatch stick. So this one will look gorgeous, layered over many different colors. You'll get that milky look with the base color showing through a little bit. Look at that. That's beautiful. And this layered on your nail, I think, would make a beautiful ethereal manicure as well, with all of those colors popping up. That is beautiful. Very nice. Now let's see how that is going to look over white and black. It probably is going to dull down that black since there is white in the base here. But you can definitely see all of those flakies in there. And actually it's not dulling it down as much as I was thinking it might. You can actually still see the dark color underneath it quite well. And look at those flakies over the white. That is absolutely beautiful. It looks like I got a kitty fuzz on there. Oh no. That is so beautiful. So that was the first coat of Fairy Wings. And that was the white jelly base. And the next one is going to be the blue. That one is called Shimmering Skies. And it is this beautiful sky blue jelly loaded with those beautiful iridescent flakies. Lots of pink popping out. I see yellow and blue, some purple. It's a nice big one right there. Right there. Very fun. So let's take a look and see how this one looks over our clear swatch stick. And you can see just a light blue wash of color and all of those beautiful iridescent flakies. That's gorgeous. All of these will make lovely springtime manis. You can layer them over matching neon colors in the summer for a really fun look. I think that would look amazing. Sort of brighten up that base, but you'll still get all of that fun iridescent shimmering from those beautiful flakies. So let's see how that looks over our black and white swatch. Just love how this looks over the white. Take a look at that. You've got that light blue definitely popping against the white. These I think look amazing over white. It makes the color, base color pop, and you would only need 1 or 2 coats if you wanted, instead of trying to layer it multiple times on a naked nail. And look at that over black. Again, with those beautiful pops of that red and hot pink, orange and yellow in there. Beautiful. So this was our blue one, Shimmering Skies. Love that one. All right. And the next one is going to be this beautiful green color. This one is called Mermaid Tears, and it is this lovely jelly green loaded with those iridescent flakies. Look at all those flakies. I'm pretty sure these are the same as the last one, at least, if not all of them. Although I will say the ones in the yellow definitely seemed to have a bit more on the gold side, but I'm not sure if that's just the specific large flakies that I'm seeing. Might be the ones that have those large bits of yellow, like those ones right there. But beautiful mix there. So let's take a look and see how Mermaid Tears looks over our clear swatch stick. Ooh, that's pretty. Love this color. Definitely light, but you can see just a lightest swash of that soft green and all of those beautiful flakies. Beautiful. I think this one would look nice over a light green. I think it could look really fun, like I said, over a neon green. Maybe a lighter neon green. That could be really fun. And let's see how this looks over our black and white swatch. Beautiful. A nice light seafoam color against the white. That's beautiful. Gorgeous color. And I think the more that you layer this over the white, the more of a color payoff that you'll get, just like you will when you layer it on its own. But I think that is very beautiful. So that one was Mermaid Tears. And the next one is going to be Fire Opal. This one is just flakies in a clear base. beautiful, beautiful flakies. Look at that yellow up at the top. All of those flakies flashing from almost a deep orange and pink. You've got blue and green and purple, the yellow. And I'm not sure if these are the same flakies as with the set that we just swatched, but it is absolutely gorgeous. So let's take a look and see how this one swatches over a clear nail swatch. Lovely. All of those beautiful flakies flashing to all the different colors. I like how on the nail you can see the pink up at the top, and then towards the sides of the nail you start to see the green. Lovely. And since this one is in a sheer base, you will be able to put this over any color without changing your base color. So let's see how this is going to look over our black and white nail swatch. Definitely fire opal. Absolutely gorgeous. Love it over the white as well. You can see a little bit of ice blue coming through, and the flashes of pink, a little bit of green. And there over the black is definitely its namesake of fire opal. That is beautiful. And the last one that we're going to take a look at is Kraken, and that is the one in the deepest base. So this is a purple jelly base loaded with iridescent flakies. And I'm not sure if the green is going to show up on camera, but where I'm seeing on camera that gold, there's also a layer of green on top of that. It's really pretty. Gorgeous polish. So let's take a look and see how Kraken looks over a clear nail swatch. And I will come back and do a second coat and then show those to you guys. So here is Kraken. Ooh. Beautiful jelly base. Lovely purple color. Beautiful. Love how that one looks. Very glowy. And let's see how it looks over the black and white swatch. Ooh. That's very pretty. Love that over the white. That would make a beautiful springtime mani. Love that. And then it's deep flashes of its fall colors over the black. Beautiful. Love that purple. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and do a second coat off camera, and then I will be back to show you some comparisons. All right, so here we are with 2 coats of our polishes. This one is Magic Rainbow, and you've got the 2 coats on the naked swatch stick and 1 coat over the black and white as a topper. Love that aqua that's popping up there. Absolutely beautiful. So that was Magic Rainbow. Up next we have Crystal Star. This was the light yellow. And you've got the 2 coats over the naked nail ring and 1 over the black and white as a topper. Lovely light color, and it is more yellow in person. I feel on camera the yellow is being a little camera shy, but it's a beautiful light spring yellow. And again, that one was Crystal Star. And this was the white jelly. And just to show you how different it looks over the white versus it on its own here, you're definitely going to see more through it when it's on its own but layered, as opposed to layering it over a solid white color there. So two very different looks, but both very beautiful in their own way. Actually, I think I prefer it over itself, maybe in 3 coats. But I can definitely see it looking absolutely amazing over white as well. So that was Fairy Wings. Next is Shimmering Skies. This was the light blue. And I love it on its own, actually. I think that's my preferred way. Although over white does have a completely different look and is very beautiful, I think I like how much the flakies are popping out when it's layered over itself. So again, that one was Shimmering Skies. Next is the green one. This one is called Mermaid Tears. And this one looks beautiful on its own, but I think I actually really like it over the white. Those flakies just really pop. So again, that one was Mermaid Tears. Next is Fire Opal. And since it is a sheer base, even when you load it up with 2 coats there, it's not going to get too much more opaque, but you are going to get more of the flaky payoff. And this one looks beautiful over black as well. So that one was Fire Opal. And lastly is the purple one. This one is called Kraken. And you definitely get 2 very different looks when you layer it over itself compared to when you layer it over white. I think this one could use a 3rd coat over this, but so far I've just done 2. But look at that beautiful, almost periwinkle color over white. I think it's actually more periwinkle on camera. In person, it is this almost bright, light purple. Very beautiful. So that one was Kraken. So here's a comparison of all 4 pastel colors in the Flakie collection. On the far left is the yellow one, Crystal Star. The white one is Fairy Wings. The blue is Shimmering Skies. And the green is Mermaid Tears. So that's a little bit of a comparison for you so you can see how they look compared to each other. They are going to be lighter colors since they are in a jelly base, but they're absolutely gorgeous. So there you have it. That was my little swatch fest for my fancy gloss new polishes that I got. Hope you enjoy. Thanks for bearing with me. This was definitely a learning curve. I might have to switch up how I do this next time, but hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you in that next video.